Okay, here we go. Here is today's message. Here is what I'm noticing online. So I've talked to some students about this concept. That could be hate, that could be hurtful, but what happens, what this represents here, that box that you see, is an anonymous, let's say it's an Instagram page. Okay, this anonymous Instagram page. I'm not sure, I can't always figure out who created it, but somebody sitting at home is really upset about something. And they choose that they're going to create an anonymous page, Instagram, Facebook, and they're going to write about other people. And it's really mean, and it's really, really hurtful, and it's not okay. But when they start this anonymous page, well, you know how Instagram works, right? Who sees that page? Well, guess what? In the beginning, nobody. Nobody sees it. It just exists in space. Nobody sees it. Well, how do they get to a point where it's affecting all of these students? Well, here's how it works. Okay, somebody starts this page. Okay, this isn't the person who started it. This isn't the person who started it. Neither is this. They didn't start this page. But the person who started the hate page, they're pretty savvy. They're pretty smart. And they know they're not satisfied with just being able to get online and kind of vent how they're feeling. They want to spread this message. And the only way they can spread it is if they start to build a web of people. And then this message is spread kind of unintentionally through this web of people. So here's how it works. Somebody starts this hate page. They're going to spread it. So this arrow is showing that person who started the hate page. They're trying to get other people to follow their page, right? That's how it starts. Because these people don't know that the page even existed. It appeared out of thin air. So whoever started the page says, I want other people to follow this page. Why do I want them to follow it? Well, because I need a platform. If I don't have other people following my page, I don't have a platform. So I'm going to spread the word that this page exists by attempting to follow other people. And sometimes these people say, no way. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to let you follow my Instagram account because I see what you're doing. You're just trying to use me as a tool to spread your hateful message. But sometimes what happens is they say, hey, follow me. And those people do. And they, in turn, follow this page back. And so we begin to build a network, to build a web. Okay? So you have people here who have decided, I'm going to follow this really mean page. And not even because they want to be mean. They just notice that there are some really, really mean things being said. And maybe their intentions are, well, I'm going to follow that page so that I can figure out what they're saying and I can try to protect the people they're saying these things about. But what they don't realize is that by following that page, so these will be other people on the outside, okay, by following that page, well, all of these students, they all follow each other's pages, right? They all follow each other's pages. Well, if I follow a page, then the people who follow my page or my account, they see that. And we start to build this web of people who are now aware of this hate page. Okay? So you have a web of people that are now aware of this hate page, and they're following it. And again, maybe their intentions are they just want to try to protect who's being hurt. But simply by following it, they give this person, this anonymous person, a platform. And the more people who follow it, the more people who let this anonymous account follow their Instagram account or even through Facebook, the wider the web gets. But what if way back in the beginning, what if these two students, when they first got that invitation to that hurtful page, the title could be anything, but when they first got that invitation to that anonymous page, sometimes they don't always even start out as being hateful or hurtful. But what if they said, you know what? I know that these anonymous pages, they can be really, really dangerous. I know what happens is sometimes they start out and they're pretty benign. They're not even hurtful. Sometimes they start out as a page that talks about some of the couples at school. Well, that seems okay. But I tell you what will happen, even when these anonymous pages start out positive, is the web, the audience gets large enough, and then it turns. And then it turns to a hurtful and hateful message. And now it's an audience of 10 and 20 and 30 and 100 and 200 students. And what started as a single hurtful page, and what started with one person deciding to let that page follow them, has built into this network of hundreds of people. And I can't always go back and trace who started the page. But as a community, you can respond to it. You can make choices that say, I'm not going to let this anonymous page follow me. I'm not going to be a part of this. And person who's starting the hateful page, the message to you is, I'm really sorry you're hurting, but we're not going to be a part of it. As a community, we are not going to opt in. We are not going to participate. So if you do not let this follow you, if you choose not to let it follow you, it's kind of like they say, when a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, does it make a sound? That's your challenge, Salk Spartans. That is your challenge. You are the community that can put a stop to these things happening. You are all wonderful. Have a great day.